Hi back again, we go on. So today we make the stage here, so we start with that door. So we can take a door from top there and change them a little. That means we need here stage 1, get the eye on. So we see now that here, there's our door. So go edit mode and get this door. But we don't need all, but we must look what we need. That is what I copy. Shift D, make a copy. P, separate the selection. Now this is singular mesh. Then I set the origin to geometry. Grab that. Then I disable the eye on stage. Before I must move that. M to move to collection. Now I can disable stage 1. And that stays there. Good. We look what we can use. Grab, bring it there. Scale, grab. Okay, that is this door, and we have that door. Not really the same. Mainly, nothing is the same there. It's much rounder. Good. So we make it completely new. But we can take this round stuff there for this one, I think. So we try that. L, select that. P to separate the selection. We have that as a singular mesh. And I scale them up. No, this bending is other than this bending there. Okay, so we must do all new, like ever. Good. So, how we start that? There are many ways. Add mesh circle 24, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down, edit mode with tab, wood selection, extrude scale, done, bring it in front, that should be that eye. We make extrude of both and bring them back. Then we get here a bevel, Control B, and the inner part of a bevel. Then we take the inner ring, Shift D, make a copy and extrude it till the back. Then we close the back and the front, but only from that object here, not from the other. So bring that a little back and close that here especially. That should be our class then later. So bring it in. Grab Y. Good. So we have that done. Material we can give there this white metal and plus a class 001. Hope that is a good one. No, it's a bad one. Oh my god. Good. We make here another one. We need here the light path. Then we need there transparent shader. We need mix shader, and then we can take another one, mix shader and transparent shader, and we get out the shadows and the reflections ray. That is a good class material. Good. Roughness should be class has no roughness, so 0. Good. We go back to layout shit here and plug in here the class 1 is in there, so we can assign it to the middle point. We have that. We take there an object shade smooth, and now that bricks. Yeah. Good. We bring that here by the side. File, save. Here we take a simple cube for that, so add mesh cube, scale down. Scale set. A little bit long, but it is a long door. But we see if it's scale X, such like that, I think. Then we bring it in front to the Y and scale Y. Should not be that fat. Good, now we must round up the edges. But for that we must give them an area where he can bend. Or bevel better. So we go edit mode, Control R, make a loop in, bring that here on the top, Control R1 on the bottom, and the same distance at both sides, so that you get a quad there. Good. Now we can bevel these edges there. This one, that one, that, and that. Control B, move, and roll the middle mouse button. So that is okay. It has this thickness, but we need a bigger one at the background. So we take here the complete back line. If we get them, get them. Then extrude scale. You see it scales not in both directions, so you must scale X then later to get that in the other direction bigger. Good. But it's done, and we extrude that also a little to the Y, so we have more that 3D effect. So we can try here bevel, but I don't think that works. But we will see. Shift D, file, save for secure. Then we try a bevel, but before we try that, we go out and say object apply the rotation scale. And then Control B, and you see what happens. It don't makes it correctly. That is every time when you try such destroyed meshes. We can do it singular, but that makes it not better. Normally that here we can bevel. Normally. Yeah, but we roll here to get less. But there is also turned. So we have also to check, are the normals recalculated outside? Yeah, then we can clean up, delete losses, nothing. Then we can try clean up and merge by distance. There was 32 wrong edges. Then it's normally he can't do such. So then again apply the rotation scale and we try once again. Control B. Yeah, now that works fine. There is a thing you must remember. Here, that makes no difference, I think. That can't work. But we try. Oh, now it works too. Fine, fine, fine. That makes me happy. Blender is not that straight as I thought. Good. File, save as, new Blender version 22. So we need now here this holder and this stuff. And we need a hole in there. That Control R, we make 2 loops. Scale set. Bring it on the high for the hole. And then we scale X here that together. And we bring one in the middle and one in that middle. And now we can scale set these ones and scale X that ones. So we have a hole and the middle point we delete. Then we look, is it a face or what? Yes. So X, delete only faces. And now we have a hole. And we can bring over that here. Look that we go to that size, that we hide the other stuff there, but then it is good. So that looks nice. File, save. Next what we need is this wheel and the holder there. For this holder we have such. We've done that here. So we can take that one, Shift D, P to separate the selection and grab it away. I don't must understand at all. Where is the copy? There's the copy. P, separate the selection. Now I have it. Set the origin to geometry and go with them. Grab till our boat and make small holder. So that means we delete word selection, background selection, box selection. X, delete vertices or words, and that here should be the holder. Then we take that here, Shift D, place it on the other side too, rotate set 180 degrees. This holder, we take this both loops, F3, and bridge that. Bridge edge loops, and the holder is done. Don't know, he has something on the bottom or such. And how many? Oh, that are a little bit too much words for me. So I try select, check a deselect. Doesn't work here. Okay. So we take each second one and delete them because that's too fine. Too much words for such a little thing. You less seen that later. So don't make sense to get there so much words. So that one here too. Each second one. It's done. X dissolve edges. Now it is a rough one. Oops. Here. Tier mode. And it looks the same way. But it has the half of the words. Good. And it is this yellow that we get from the first time. I only must figure out, has it something on the bottom or not? And when we look, here, yeah, on the bottom it has a plate. Okay. So that means plate. Okay. A plate. Good. We take here one side of that. Shift D. Place them there. Oh, we have the whole thing. I don't want the whole thing. So L to select that, scale up, and Shift D, make a copy, bring it to the other side, rotate, set 180 degrees, and close that here, and that here with F, get this whole thing close with F, and extrude that downward. So now we can bevel here this edge stuff, or we bevel only that is enough. We want to not make it better than it must be. Control B, move and roll. So I think that's okay for such little thing. Now we'll try here a bevel. Control B. Yeah, but I don't want that much. Only a little bevel. Good. Here the normals should be the same, so normals recalculate outside. Done. Chrome material. Why we have chrome here? We don't need chrome here, and we don't need white here. We take here a yellow something. Yellow metal. Good. But that isn't on the middle, so we take here L to select only that, and then we can bring it in the middle. You can round up here these edges too if you want. You must note. Good. We bring that till there. Scale down. So that's it. File, save. We need also a holder here in white. So we can take here the same one. Shift D, make copy, P, separate the selection. But for this holder, that is too much here. So we get each second one of them. And dissolve them. X, dissolve edges. That is enough for that. And it's normally enough for that. So make T2. The word count. Ever think on it, your PC will crash if you not have a word count less than 400,000. In my PC. Your PC? I don't know how strong he is. But it not will be that much that you can handle millions. So rotate X 90 degrees and rotate Y 90 degrees. Then we bring it here on the side. And give them that white stuff, so white metal. Good. So that thing is also there. File, save. Now we need this wheel there. That can be a little bit harder because there are individual origins normally, and I know the way, but in level 2.8 I'll never know. So mesh, add mesh cylinder. We need a 6 counted one, and that's it. From there we normally can do that. Scale set. So bring it in front. Object, apply rotation scale, edit mode with tab. We get here this ring selected, and say here it should have individual origins. Where was that? Here. Yeah. Okay. And then extrude doesn't work. Grab doesn't work. Extrude grab. No. Oh, they have an inside. Oh. Good. Yeah. So we must try another way, like ever. Okay. But shit, that must work. Maybe when I make from each one an extrude. But that don't work. Don't know why. Extrude. So they join together automatically. That is not what I want. Okay, I make it manually. Extrude. And normally you can do that with all this stuff. Similar. Okay. Extrude and move the mouse. So hopefully we now can handle them as normal. Good. So we have to scale. Doesn't make sense here. Wow. What's that? I can't make that all manual. What should that? It's hammer hard. Hammer hard. Don't work. Okay. So I must think about that and make it try it the other way. Add mesh cylinder 6 counted is correct. Scale down. Such little things, yeah, that normally makes no problem to do such. In 2.8 it is a journey. So scale set. So now we have to rotate that a about the middle point. And the middle point should be there. So we set the origin to the 3D cursor, and both we rotate X 90 degrees. So we look from the top at it. So normally we can now go there and spin. And I tried it in the last tutorial. I don't know if you've seen that. I don't know, it was a horror. Hope this time that works. So spin completely around, and it should be 6, and it should be an angle of 360 degrees, and that should be it. Whoa, 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 not again. Good. We have that, better than nothing. So rotate X 90 degrees, bring it in the other direction, look from the front. Get back to material mode, bring it in front, and what would I do? Yeah, we need the ring around. So we take there, add curve circle, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. So we have that. Take your curve and take geometry depth, make it a little as the other one is. Think that can work. So bring that till this stuff there, and this one should come more into. So this one at first we apply, we convert it to a mesh. So that happens. Wow, it's too much too. I try to deselect, check a deselect each second one. Doesn't work here. No. No chance. Okay. Then we'll edit, and we get here these middle parts and bring them back. So we grab Y, and then we can bring them backward. So we have that, and there we need a simple cylinder again. Add mesh cylinder. Here it should be a little bit more, 24. Scale down. And rotate X 90 degrees. And bring it real in the middle. Good. Bring it in there. Where is it? Oh, there. Control Z. Grab Y. It's better when you every time work with clear commands. When you move it by hand, you get the risk that it doesn't accept. Control B, a little bevel. Then we get here the shade smooth on it, and on this thing also, object shade smooth, and then we join that all, hopefully only that, together, join. So we have that, and that should have a chrome, so we go here to materials and type in chrome, and we have chrome. Why we have that here? That is the shading errors. You need a loop on each front and each end. Then it is in one color and not from light to dark. That is a shading error. That is with all round stuff. You have every time to do that because he wants to shade around the straight edges and edges, and he can't do that because that is not round, that is edgy. And then comes this arrow. And so that is with all round stuff. So this here too, you see there's dark, there is lightened, and when we get here and make there, then the dark goes back. Good, we have done that one. We can place that onto maybe a little bit smaller, like that, and bring it onto. Good. File, save, we can delete. Our first try, the horrible try. Okay, here comes some holders like that there. So we add mesh cube, scale down. Such like that. Scale X. Bring it in front. Get here edit mode. And bring that more till there. That maybe a little bit more out. Done. From them we need 2, I think. No, 1 in the middle and 2 on the side. Okay. So we take that one as a holder there. Bring it in front, so grab Y. Grab Y. So that's there. And then Shift D. Rotate Y 90. Rotate X 90. And rotate Y 90. Yes. Great. But it must be turned, so rotate Y 180 and done. So we bring them on the side of them, that side, and on the other side too. Don't worry about how that looks. Or is it the other way? I think it can be the other way. So we scale Y and rotate X 180 degrees. So we have the big part at this side. That more makes sense to get that holded. So Shift D, place it on the other side too, and then we have that done. So that we can take completely for the top also. So we get that one, object, join, and take that Shift D and place it there too. So this door, nearly good, but here is no space between, so you can't see where the door ends or not. To get that, normally we must plug in here some, but I see it isn't loopable. That is very, very bad. So we try here to get another loop in there. And then, yeah, that is not a problem, we can't loop that. So we make another one, get this one, and extrude scale into. Now we have a clear defined space between them. That makes sense. Good. We have that straight front, so we need there no smooth, so we shade it flat. That helps also to make it clear where is what. On this guys we can Control B, give it a little bevel to get better reflections on it. Good. So I think we can bring that all together. So that one, that, and that. Object, join. Good. One object. Nice. File. Save. So one door, and we can use them there too and there. So I grab them down there and scale them a little up that we see them and find them if we need them. Good. I'll save. What we done there also, we did model something else there. What was it? This holder thing there. Yeah, here, that one. So that one we bring also down to our model, grab and scale it up a little that we see them. Good. File, save. Good. And we go on and on and on. We need here that thing. It isn't completely rounded off, so we have to tweak a little. So add curve circle, rotate X 90 degrees, scale down. So we have that, and then we scale X, make it a little like that, and that should be it. So we take a curve and give them a depth. That can be that depth, I think so. Or maybe scale a little X. Not as easy. Good, I think that's okay. So object convert as a mesh, bring it in front, and delete what we don't need, as every time, with background selection, and Control plus, and delete vertices. Oh, he doesn't do that with the back. Why? Control plus, delete edges. So normally that is left, and that one. That's the only thing we need. So Shift D, place them there. P, separate the selection, done. We can delete that one. X, delete. That one we can use. We take them both and use F3 bridge edge loop. So we have that. We delete the half from them. So Alt A disable all selected and delete the half side. So that is left. And you see that fits now really good. And we can select all, Shift D, make a copy, rotate, set 180 degrees to turn it around, then close that here with F, and that also F. I think that is a little bit too round for me. So each second one we dissolve. X, dissolve edges. Sure, you can say before in the curve menu how many he should use for each banding. But you know me. So we have that. We check now the normals that they're all on the outside because we turned that around and such. So extrude and bring it down, and extrude again, bring it down. Then we try, and they're a bevel here, and one on the inside. Control B. Done. Good one. Object, shade smooth. Done. We need the class inside, so we take the inner ring, Shift D, get them a little bit back, F to close, E to extrude, bring it backward, get the front loop, F to close. Good. We have that once. We need here the color again. That means we need here plus white metal and plus the class, and class 1 was a good class, so we assign that till there, and then we can bring it onto in node, and then we have that. Good. One of them done. If you want, you can take here one out or such, then it isn't that round like it is in the moment. When you get that one and dissolve them, then you have more that edgy style, but I don't want that. I don't like it, so I go back and let it round like it should. Good. Grab it there. Jump to front view and scale up that we find them when we use them. Want to use them. File, save. Think for today. That is enough. Next time we go on and build some. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next tutorial. Bye.